I still remember the first time Dominica came into view, an island so green it looked like it was breathing. The clouds hung low over emerald peaks, and waterfalls shimmered like silver threads between the trees. This wasn't a Caribbean island of luxury resorts and crowds. This was the nature island, raw, untamed, and alive. In this journey, I'll take you through 10 beautiful places to visit in Dominica, the best spots to stay, and the flavors that define the island. From volcanic peaks to hidden beaches and steaming valleys, this is Dominica, where adventure meets serenity. Number 1, Roseau. The story begins in Roseau, Dominica's colorful capital. It's small, but the energy is infectious, a blend of Creole rhythms, colonial history, and Caribbean charm. Wooden houses painted in pastel colors line the streets, and every corner smells of spices and sea breeze. Start your morning at the Old Market Plaza, once a slave market, now a bustling space for crafts, fruits, and souvenirs. Try some bakes and saltfish with a cup of local cocoa tea. It's Dominica's breakfast soul food. For accommodation, Fort Young Hotel and Dive Resort sits right on the waterfront, a perfect mix of history and comfort. Evenings here glow with sunsets over the Caribbean Sea and the hum of music from nearby bars. Roseau is where you get your first taste of what makes Dominica different, authentic, humble, and human. Number 2, Trafalgar Falls. A short drive inland from Roseau leads into the rainforest of Cabrits National Park, and that's where you find Trafalgar Falls, two towering waterfalls known as the Mother and Father Falls. A short jungle trail leads to a viewpoint where mist rises like smoke. The larger waterfall crashes down with power, while the smaller one glides gently beside it, strength and grace side by side. Local guides often help you find natural hot springs near the base, pockets of warm, mineral-rich water perfect for a soak. If you stay nearby, Jungle Bay Resort is one of the most eco-luxury stays on the island, blending wood cottages with forest views and organic dining. Number 3, Titou Gorge. Just a few minutes from Trafalgar, adventure takes a new form at Titou Gorge, a narrow canyon filled with cool mountain water. Here, you swim between smooth volcanic walls covered in moss, with sunlight slicing through the mist above. At the end of the gorge, a waterfall waits in darkness, an ethereal sight that feels straight out of a movie. In fact, parts of Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest were filmed here. Bring a waterproof light or go with a guide. Afterward, stop by Papelotti Wilderness Retreat for a home-cooked Creole meal surrounded by botanical gardens, spicy jerk chicken with breadfruit and plantains cooked over open flame. Number 4, Boiling Lake. Dominica is volcanic at its core, and the Boiling Lake proves it. Deep in the Piton National Park lies the world's second largest hot lake, a gray, bubbling pool surrounded by steam and cliffs. The 6-hour round-trip hike is not for the faint-hearted, but it's one of the Caribbean's most rewarding treks. You'll cross rivers, climb ridges, and walk through the Valley of Desolation, where fumaroles hiss and sulfur colors the rocks yellow and orange. At the end, the lake roars like a living thing. Guides like Peter Green or Ozzie Lewis offer tours that ensure safety and local insight. After the trek, treat yourself at Café des Champs in Lauda, simple mountain food, rich in flavor and warmth. Number 5, Emerald Pool. For something gentler, the Emerald Pool is pure tranquility. A short forest path leads you to a crystal clear pool hidden beneath a waterfall, glowing green under filtered light. You can swim here. The water is cool and fresh, surrounded by lush ferns and birdsong. It's easy to access and family-friendly, making it one of Dominica's most visited natural spots. Nearby, stay at Cocoa Cottages, an eco-lodge known for its rustic charm and homemade chocolate desserts. End the day with cocoa tea on the veranda as the forest hums around you. Number 6, Champagne Reef. Just south of Roseau, Dominica's volcanic nature creates something magical underwater, Champagne Reef, named for the constant stream of volcanic bubbles rising from the seafloor. It's one of the island's best snorkeling spots. As you glide through the water, you'll see colorful coral gardens, sponges, and fish swimming through streams of tiny bubbles. The warm water feels almost carbonated, nature's own jacuzzi. You can rent gear from Dive Dominica nearby or join a guided snorkeling tour. End your day with dinner at the Great Old House, a colonial-style restaurant serving Caribbean seafood and Creole dishes like lionfish fillet and rum punch. Number 7, Scott's Head. Drive south to Scott's Head Peninsula where the Caribbean Sea and the Atlantic Ocean meet in a swirl of blue. A narrow strip of land connects to a small hill called Scott's Head, and from the top, the view is breathtaking. One side calm, the other wild. It's also a fantastic dive and snorkeling area, with underwater cliffs and coral walls filled with life. Early morning visits are best when fishermen pull in their nets and pelicans dive for breakfast. Stay nearby in Soufriere Guest House or Jungle Bay, both offering access to the hot springs along the Soufriere Bay shoreline, natural pools where you can relax under the stars. Number 8, Indian River. Heading north, the landscape shifts to gentle coastal plains and mangroves. Near Portsmouth lies Indian River, one of Dominica's most peaceful experiences. You explore it by rowboat, no engines allowed, gliding slowly through still green water under arches of roots and vines. The air smells of wet leaves and earth. It's no surprise this place was also featured in Pirates of the Caribbean. Halfway through, you'll stop at the Bush Bar, a small riverside shack serving homemade rum punch infused with local herbs. For lunch, try Blue Bay Restaurant near Portsmouth's beach. Fresh fish, coconut rice, and views of the sea. Portsmouth also offers good stays like the Champs Hotel, with hilltop rooms overlooking Prince Rupert Bay. Number 9, Cabrits National Park. Not far from Portsmouth rises Cabrits National Park, a peninsula of volcanic hills draped in forest. At its center stand the moss-covered ruins of Fort Shirley, an 18th century British garrison. Climb to the top walls for sweeping views of the Caribbean and the twin peaks of the Cabrits Hills. You'll likely see iguanas sunning on stones and hummingbirds hovering among hibiscus flowers. It's a blend of history and nature, the kind of place that reminds you how time and the tropics coexist. Just below the park, Secret Bay Resort is one of the Caribbean's most exclusive eco-luxury stays. Private villas perched above turquoise water. Number 10, Kalinago Territory. To truly understand Dominica, you need to meet its people, especially the Kalinago, the island's indigenous community. Their territory lies on the east coast, spread across steep hills overlooking the Atlantic. Here, you can visit the Kalinago Barana Aute, a cultural village where locals share their crafts, dances, and traditions. You'll learn how they weave baskets, build canoes, and live in harmony with the land, a way of life that has survived for centuries. Lunch here often includes breadfruit, cassava, and smoked fish, all cooked traditionally over an open fire. Stay in one of the small guest houses run by local families. Simple, warm, and deeply authentic. Bonus, Watton-Waven Hot Springs. Before leaving Dominica, treat yourself to the hot springs of Watton-Waven, a small village tucked in the mountains near Roseau. Here, steaming pools flow through gardens and bamboo groves, perfect after days of hiking and swimming. Each spring has its own charm. Tiquin Glocho offers mud baths and rustic spa treatments, while Screw's Sulphur Spa is known for candlelit pools and herbal teas. The minerals are said to rejuvenate the body and calm the soul, the perfect ending to an island of extremes. Dominica isn't the kind of island you just visit, it's one you feel. The air hums with rain, the rivers whisper, and the mountains seem alive. Every turn leads to something pure, a new sound, a new flavor, a new face smiling at you from a roadside fruit stand. From the depths of Titou Gorge to the heights of Boiling Lake, from the bubbles of Champagne Reef to the calm of Indian River, this island never stops breathing. So if you crave a Caribbean that's more wild than polished, more heart than hype, Dominica is waiting.